listen, I think everybody knows Tuesday night was when we lost the game. It's probably the worst game of football I've ever been involved in 34 years in the game as a player, manager, coach. And I think probably the players as well in their short careers, they were saying the exact same thing. There was just no spark in Tuesday night at all anywhere. The sending off doesn't help us, but even having said that, the game was probably the worst game that a lot of us have ever been involved in. And that's what kills us. Today, we came today, I thought the keeper made one or two good saves, to be fair to him. On another day they go in, but I could feel for the boys, because it was a hard game for them to get up with the day. I know people talk about miracles, but it took an unbelievable miracle, and we knew we had to score really early in the game, and that never happened. But I can't fault the players at all. They gave me everything they had, like they've done all season, and we'll just come up short.
There was a big negative reaction there at the full-time whistle. How do you reflect on that?
I said that to the players when I came in. I said, please don't think that's about yous. You need to understand it's not about yous, it's about me. And for some reason, the fans are entitled to their opinion. They're absolutely entitled, but I'm entitled to mine as well, and I have a different opinion. And this is on behalf of my players. The players have had a great season, brilliant season. That's Dumbarton have finished in the second highest points total I think they've ever finished in. They've finished second in the league. We've not been out of the top two, Sean, since the 1st day of August to the last week May. I would understand it. Last season I could understand it. It was difficult to be relegated, but this season the players have gave me everything, and ultimately the fans are entitled to their opinion. And I've been respectful of that. I don't react to anything. I never have done, good or bad, whether people's patting me in the back or stabbing me in the back, it doesn't really matter. I never react. But I'm entitled to my say on behalf of my players. And the players have just come up short this year. So we've got to go away now and work with the recruitment team and find that wee bit of difference that we know can take us one step better. Because it's not 2 or 3 steps better we need to be. We didn't finish 4th in the league. We've got with teams. I seen East 5 bowing out last night, and they're happy with their season. And I'm seeing Annan. If they get in the final, good luck to them. If they don't, then I think Peter Murphy's done a magnificent job. But for some reason that's not the feeling at Dumbarton with Stevie Farrell this year, and that's fine. That's fine. As I said before, that's what people's entitled to. The pair of money entitled to their opinion. But the reality is, I'm entitled to mine in terms of, I reiterate, I think the players, no Stevie Farrell, no Frank McEwen, no the coaching team, management team, but I think the players, I think it's short on the players, because I think the players have had a really, really good season this year. And I think any objective person would think that. But unfortunately, we know the way football works, people are going to disagree with that and have their own narrative, and that's fine. But I've got to, now speak to my players. I've already got a lot of players signed. I've got two pre-contracts signed that will be announced in the next 2 or 3 weeks, and we're out there and actively trying to recruit for next year to go on better. We need to try and go for second to first in this league, and we're confident we can do that. We're confident we can do that because we've kept the nucleus here, a very good side this year, who's competed at the top end for the first day of the league to the last day of the league.